Well, we had a chilly one out there today, folks. Good evening, everyone. I'm student meteorologist Amanda Lindquist, and let's go ahead and take a look back at the past 24 hours because, you know, we had that cold front that passed through yesterday about sunrise, and since then, things have felt rather fall-like and, dare I even say, winter-like here in Tallahassee and across much of the deep south. Outside right now is at 7:30 p.m. Temperature is 61 degrees, so we are cooling off as that sun is setting, and across the Big Bend, temperatures are ranging anywhere from the upper 50s right up to the lower 60s, 61 in Tallahassee right now. Also, we see 61 degrees in Gainesville and Ocala, but 60 seems to be the magic number right now out to the west. Marianna, Panama City, Apalachicola, Dothan, and also Crestview, they're all at 60 degrees. Now, talking about today, this morning at the airport, we got down to 38 degrees. That's right, here in town, we only made it down into the low 40s, but out there at the airport, 38 degrees was our low. Not quite record-breaking, but still quite a departure from what is typical for this time of year. And we could see that again tonight. And I want to talk about that with our dew points because the dew point serves us for two purposes. The first is a good indication of our overnight lows, and dew points across the area right now anywhere from the mid-30s, 34 in Dothan, 36 in Albany, all the way up to the lower 40s right along the coast. Now, our dew point is also a measure of how much moisture is in the air. When our dew point is really far away from our temperature, that means that there's a lot of dry air at the surface. You may have noticed today that you needed the lotion a little more frequently, or maybe you were thirstier than you normally are. That's because we have a ton of dry air sitting over top of us, not just at the surface where that dew point measurement is taken, but all the way up aloft in the atmosphere as well. All of this orange and yellow right here that's just parked across the south, that is the amount of dry air in the upper and mid levels of our atmosphere. So dry really is our theme, and it's going to stay that way for at least the next few days. And dry may be our theme here in the deep south, but in Chicago, they're still dealing with that area of low pressure that is bringing some very high winds and some very cold, freezing rain to portions of the Midwest. Now, as we go on into tomorrow, that high pressure that is bringing all of our dry air and cool temperatures is going to move its way slowly east across the lower Mississippi River Valley. Here it comes, and that's going to funnel in some more cold air straight out of the north into our area. So tonight we do also have the potential of getting down into the 30s, and in fact tonight we won't have a whole lot of winds, so there won't be a whole lot of mixing of the air above the surface, so we're actually more likely to dip down in those 30s than we were yesterday when it was still pretty windy. So for tonight, our theme, clear, cool, and calm. And as we go into tomorrow, those temperatures will rebound. We are expected to break that 70-degree mark tomorrow. We didn't quite break that mark today, but again, the winds will remain calm throughout the afternoon, so that's a slight difference from today. Now, our 5-day forecast is shaping up nicely. There's that game on Saturday, high of 72 degrees for kickoff at around 3:30, but don't forget that jacket for before when you're tailgating and even when the game is ending in the evening hours. And hey, on Sunday, why don't you make some outdoor plans as well, because things are looking great then too.